Okay, now members, let us see how do we make a number, a figure, the subject of the formula. Please don't forget to subscribe. So now, making the subject of the formula is as simple as leaving that number alone with no anything disturbing it. So this means finding a formula of a required term, i.e. express a term in terms of others. It involves all algebra depending on the question, i.e. adding, subtraction, multiplication, and so on. So let us see this one. Make the term in brackets the subject. Okay, let me add the subject. Now, here, the term in the brackets, what we are going to make the subject. Here, this one is R in the brackets. Okay, so let us see what happens there. What I do here, they want me to make M, and after they are giving me some values, what I do, I make M. To make M, I first take this side. So, I have my y equal to mx plus c. What I do, if I want to make M the subject, I first take this side. It will be y minus c equal to mx. If it's adding, you subtract the side. If it's subtracting, you add. So this is positive. When I deposit this side, it becomes negative. Why? I want to leave M alone. So what is making it here not to be alone? So I divide it through by x. So y minus c over x equaling to m. If we divide it through by x now, so that I've made, now this one we have made m the subject of the formula. As simple as that. Okay, maybe if I'm going to skip that step, then you divide it so that your m now will be y minus c over x. This one you cancel. Now, you have your m from here as y minus c over x. Now they are giving you some values. Y is this, x is this. Find the m. Now our m will be, you put 8 minus c, which is 2, over x, which is 3. This will be 6 over 3. So that our m will be 2. Then this one, they are put in curly brackets, so you make the subject. Now, the thing you make in the subject should be on one side. So you correct by terms. You bring now the case beside. So this will be now t equaling to ka, then plus, like this one positive cosine become positive, also kb. Now you see k1 is here, so you factorize it out. So your t will be now k into a plus b. You factorize it out. After doing that, now you don't need this, so you divide it through by that. So now it will be t over a plus b equaling to k into a plus b over a plus b. So start this one and this, they cancel. And so therefore, my k will be equaling to t over a plus b. And you have made it the subject. As simple as that. When I come to this now, they want me to get r. Now to get this r, first of all, you first remove it from this denominator. So you cross multiply. So if you cross multiply there, shall be adding s into r equaling to r k minus a. You see that r's are 2 here. What I do, I first remove this from the denominator by taking it inside by cross multiplying. Then I open brackets and I break like terms. This time this will get sr minus 3s equaling to r k minus a. Now I need r this side, so I bring this side and I take this. I don't need this, so I take the other side. So it will be s. Now when this comes this side, it becomes now minus r, okay? Because it's positive, when the process becomes negative. This side I have negative a. When I bring this, it becomes now positive 3s. Now you see r is common, the one we want. Now this step, we factorize it out. So if I factorize out r, I remain here with s, here I remain with k. If we remove r, when I remove r out, I remain with s, here I remain with k, equaling to negative a plus 3s. I don't need this side, so I divide it through by this, s minus k, then s minus k. Now it's that this and this will cancel, so my r will be now negative a plus 3s over s minus k, and I've made it the subject there. When I come to this, I want r still, so I first remove this by cross multiplying with the other side. We always first remove the denominator. So So if I cross multiply, this would be 3b equaling 2 pi r squared h. Now I remove these ones by dividing. So 3b over pi h would be equaling 2 pi r squared. I remove these ones by dividing it this side. I divide this and I this side. So this will go away. Also this will go away. So I have 3b over pi h equaling to now r squared. Remember I want r. So how do I remove this square? By getting the square root. So this will be now 3b over pi h equaling to now r squared. We get the square root both sides. So now this will be the square root of 3b over pi h equaling to r. And there I have made it the subject. When I come to this now, so now we want to make w. My w is under the square root. So you first remove the square root by squaring both sides. So what you do, you square both sides like this. If it's a cube root, you cube both sides plus a. So now I square both sides. I square so that I can remove the square root. So in simple terms, this one is locked under square root. Remove the square root, you square it. The key for square root is the square. The key for the cube root is the cube. As simple as that. Now, when I square this one, I get k squared equaling 2. Now this square root will go with this. I'll be ready with w over w plus a. Now we are back to these steps. Equals multiply. So I have k squared into w plus a equaling to w. What we are doing here, we are cross multiplying. Open brackets. I will add w k squared, this and this, then plus a, k squared equaling to w. Bring w this side and take this side. So we add w k squared minus w equaling 2. Now when I take this side, it becomes negative k squared. Even if you take this the other side, it will be okay. So remove w, we add k squared minus 1 equaling to negative k squared. Here we are factorizing. When we remove this from here, I get this. When we remove this from here, I get 1. So that when we multiply, this and this, we get this and this, we get this. So now we make w the subject by dividing. So if you divide, our w will be now negative k squared the whole over k squared minus 1. And there we have made it the subject. When you come to this, now this one, what we do, you see it has a coefficient. We first remove this coefficient by dividing it this side. We want to make it the subject. So this will be p over 2 pi. If you divide this side, equaling to root of d minus a. Now if we are to this step, now we are adding to this step. So I'm removing this c coefficient here by dividing this side. Then after that, we square both sides like that. So this when I square this, I get this squared. Now we square also the denominator. When I square 2, I get 4. When I square pi, I get pi squared. Don't ever forget to square the denominator. So this square, this was around, that's why you just square the k. But this one has the denominator, so when I square 2, I get 4. When I square pi, I get squared. When I square p, I get this. Now when we square this, it removes this. We have d over w minus a. Now here, this is just a d. This is d, not w. So this is going to be now our d. So what we do, we cross multiply like this. So I'm going to be adding this square into d minus a equaling to, when I cross multiply here, I have 4 pi squared d. Now open brackets, p squared d, then minus p squared a equaling to 4 pi squared d. Now, you don't want this, you want this to be one side, so take this side. So you have now p squared d. When you bring this inside, you get 4 pi squared d equaling to, when now some positive sides becomes a positive squared a. Now you want d, factorize it out. Here I'm going to be squared. We remove d here, I'm going to be squared, we remove d here. maybe 4 pi squared equaling to b squared a. Divide it through, so it's that here b will be now b squared a over, and divide this beside it, we have b squared minus 4 pi squared. So that's how we make the subject of the formula. Now, you try out numbers when we have a cube root, as simple as that. I wish you well.